RPMs, then I hold it down, and then I simultaneously pull the gas pedal all the way down, and then when I let off, it launches it.
Bro.
Yeah, it's wild. It's probably the coolest part of the car, in my opinion.
Bro.
Someone mad?
Your neighbor's pissed.
Uh-oh.
She's like, if I'm not allowed to do that shit, they're not allowed to do that shit.
Alright, we'll keep it chill. Furious. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Bailey and I are back at the house. We took the Subaru for a rip. It was super fun. We may have pissed off one of the neighbors, but it be like that sometimes. I hope they're not too mad. So today's video is primarily going to be about putting the new work wheels on the Subaru, which we have right here. Additionally, we're going to rebuild two of my Blitz Type 3s. I basically triple chromed the rear lips and ran a smaller lip so I can also swap the Type 3s onto the Chaser as well as the RX-7. So I can run them on both cars. They're gonna be a little bit less aggressive, but I think it'll fit a little bit better. So we're gonna rebuild those two wheels, throw the work wheels on the Subaru, and I have a couple other Chaser parts we might throw on as well if we can get to it. But thanks for chiming in, and I hope you guys enjoy. So this green wire right here definitely needs to be hidden or like wire loomed. But I was at WECFest like 2 years ago. One of the judges came up, started talking to me about the car, and he was like, all this work you put in and this green wire is going to be exposed. It was like kind of embarrassing, but kind of a good point. And I was like, all right, well, whatever, I guess I'll tuck a green wire. Still haven't done it, it's been like 2 years. The red ones are dope, and 326 Power is a dope brand. 326 Power is also made by Work Wheels, which a lot of people don't know, so fun fact. So these are staggered offsets, but they're all 18 by 12 wide. The fronts are -5, the rears are -30, I think. We'll double check, the box is over there. But similar specs to the 326 Power, so we'll see how they match up. Did I say 18 by 12? I think I did. These are 19s. Hopefully they clear everything okay. Might need to trim like some stuff in here.
What do you think?
I think it's fire. We need to put the center caps in. So I left the center caps in the truck, and the truck's not here, so we'll do the center caps later. I want to see it aired out a little bit more. The front's gonna like looks almost a little less aggressive, but we could throw a spacer on or try to tuck them when it airs out.
Yeah, you're good on the front.
Good?
Yeah, you're good. Bro, that looks sick.
Yeah, that's fire. I think this is hitting somewhere because when I test fitted these without tires on, the lip was tucking in.
I wonder if you're hitting like the
fender.
Yeah,
might need to like trim. We could trim it out a little bit and get a little bit lower, I bet. But the rear looks pretty fucking money. I'm happy with both, really. I think we need the center caps. We could take the Rotary to get the center caps.
Let's do it.
That'd be sick. I'm happy, dude. This looks fire.
This looks really good. Dude, hands down, favorite wheels you've had on the car?
Yeah, that's what another buddy said too when I tested them. Might need to trim this flare a little bit, maybe, or some tire shine. Oh, it's hitting right here for sure. So I stepped up to 19s. So these are 19s, whereas the other wheels are 18s. So, to be expected.
These complement the car really well, though.
Yeah. It's not on there too bad. Like, I can move it off.
It's probably just barely resting on it.
Barely. First impressions, love it. I think with a little bit of adjustment and cutting of the front, I could get the front a little bit lower and try to match the rear's height.
Hey, did you notice it's touching on this one too?
Is it?
On the rear, yeah.
Oh, that makes me feel better then.
Yeah.
That's perfect. If it's touching back here, we're good. Yeah, so it's like kind of touching right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. But it's like touching like that on the other side, which is a little bit of a concern, but I'm at the point now where I don't really care. We might do some cutting, clean up the fenders, the fender lining, just for a little bit of reassurance. But yeah, we'll get it dialed in. We'll probably go get the center caps in the Rotary. You want to go get the center caps in the Rotary?
I do. Let's do it.
All right, let's go. So before we fire this up, I'm going to check the oil. I just changed it, so I just want to make sure the levels are right. The dipstick and rotaries are so hard to find. Like when I first bought this car, I had to look up where the dipstick was. So it's way down under here, under the Gretty elbow. It's like kind of hard to reach. It's the little things like that that like when I checked the oil on the Subaru earlier, the dipstick was like just right there, nice and easy to grab. This one, it's like tucked in. Little things like that matter, kind of, but also make, you know, each car unique. So yeah, we're on the money. We could add a little bit maybe, but it's not warmed up, so.
That thing sounds so good.
Yeah. You excited for your first Rotary experience?
Yes.
Yes. The cooling system's super efficient on this car, so it does take a little time to warm up, like 5 minutes or so. And with us being low on fuel, I'll probably keep it pretty conservative as far as like ripping it goes to the gas station. But on the way back, rip on
This thing is rowdy.
Yeah. We haven't even ripped on it yet.
I know.
It's
We're
just,
gonna go
that's
full
what's
open.
sick about it. It's just like raw, just like driving normal. So we're gonna fill this up halfway, and then we're gonna put some premix in it. Rotaries are generally premixed, or not generally, always premixed. But yeah, so we use some of this sauce. It's the secret sauce. Put 1 ounce for every gallon in the tank, and then if I'm like out ripping on it real hard, I'll do like 1.5 ounces, maybe 2 ounces.
So we're gonna do 1.5 ounces.
Yeah, we'll do 1.5 ounces. Basically simple math, but what I try to do is put like, I think it's like a 20-gallon tank. So I try to put like 10 gallons in if it's on E, put the oil in the tank for 20 gallons, and then top it off with ethanol from there. Lubes the apex seals and shit, you know?
Good little lube.
Nice little lubage. What's up? What's your name?
Aiden.
I'm Josh. Give me nuts.
Alright.
What do you think of this?
You like that, don't you?
You gonna talk your dad into buying you one when you grow up?
Yeah. What exactly is it?
It's a Mazda RX-7. You wanna sit in it? Get in there.
Hop in, just be careful. Gotta get your picture.
Okay, let me see it.
High five.
Anytime I see like a young kid that loves the car, I always try to throw them in it just so they can like. I was that young kid once, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just like kind of a cool thing that I try to do. You know, for the culture, maybe keep the culture alive, the art alive. But yeah, I always keep like 4 quarts of this in the car. So back to pre-mixing, we did 12 ounces. There's 11 gallons in. Simple math. Yeah, so we're good.
20-gallon tank, bro. You put like 12 gallons in
maybe
it.
it's, dude, I can't keep up. Maybe it's 14 gallons.
That sounds more like it.
Yeah. The sounds on this car are like what really gets me.
Yo!
Rips, dude.
This thing is
Telling you.
awesome.
For 540 horsepower, it feels fast.
Yeah, it does.
It's light too, you know. This chassis is way lighter than the Subaru. This car is so fun.
Yo! What?
Bag secured. All right, so we are back home. We took a lunch break, got the center caps. We're gonna throw these on. A lot of the prep is actually going towards Slammed Enough Gatlinburg. It's basically this big show in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and I'm taking all 3 cars. So if you haven't had the chance to check these out, be sure to come through. Veda Mob will have a booth there, and we're gonna get it popping there. We'll have all 3 cars. My boy Bobby Dolly's coming through. The Chaser's definitely the lowest car, so it's gonna be a little bit easier for me to throw that on my trailer as opposed to Bobby's like semi-truck and trailer. So Bobby will have a bunch of cool cars on there too. So we'll probably get some content loading up and everything in a future video. But yeah, be sure to come to Slammed Enough Gatlinburg and come by the Veda Mob booth. I love it.
You're just standing here looking at it.
I mean, do you not look at your cars? I want to know. Do you guys not go out in your garage and look at your cars? Like look at your cars? Like sometimes I just go out and look at them. They're art to me, you know? The brakes pop so much harder on this set of wheels. I think once the sun is kind of a little bit more at an angle too. So much better. So much. Fire. The touch of gold too, I feel like it'll kind of tie into play with the engine bay a little bit, or maybe the titanium hardware.
Yeah.
It's a little eye to detail stuff that I always try to think about. Sometimes it just works out, you know? Yeah, we'll throw on, here's my neighbor's Mazda 3. It's kind of cool. He's got a Cobb sticker on it, so it's worth mentioning.
Oh, okay. All right.
We'll throw on the other 2 wheels and the other 2 center caps, and we'll see what's good here. The front's definitely sitting on the fender. Yeah, we should get out the Dremel. Sitting less on the fender on this side. This is like such stance boy talk right now, but this side's definitely a little bit lower than the other side, so I have reason to believe that this side is sitting on the fender. All right, so we found out that the wheels, since we stepped up to 19s, the wheels are actually hitting the kit right here. So we're gonna take the rear wheels back off. We jacked it up from the diff, so we're gonna remove the rear wheels and then we're gonna shave out some of this kit, try to get some clearance. I think we need to take a little more off.
Is that 0?
No, not yet. Did it pop the nut out?
It's still touching. It's the actual kit itself.
We might just have to shave some more out. So we're still making contact right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we're gonna shave a little more off in here and try to get the clearance. All right, guys, we have completed the dremeling and trimming. Made sure it cleared at all different ride heights, and it looks pretty flawless, I might say. There's still some fiberglass dust on there, but you can see it's barely resting on there. But if you pull the bumper, it's loose. So that is good enough for who it's for. The other side cleared a little bit easier. I think it's just how the kit has been installed. Same thing over here. Super stoked with the outcome. Bailey, what do you think?
Black cars, silver wheels, bro.
Come on, bro.
You can't get a better look than this. Dude.
You're right, bro.
This is the best setup you've had on here.
Might be facts.
And the 19s too.
The 19s I feel like belong on this chassis. So happy. All right, next we're gonna probably install the Chaser grill. I got a new grill from Russia and a couple other parts, so we'll probably throw the grill on real quick. It's a GX100 grill, so the badge matches the paint code a little bit better, and it's kind of like a more of an OEM look. Here's the grill that's on there, which you guys have seen before on the channel. It's like a TRD sport grill. It's pretty sporty, but I'm just gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go grab the grill right now and I'll show it to you guys, and then we're gonna slap this on as a quick install. Here's the new grill. Old but new to me. Here's the comparison between the two. Here's the TRD Sport grill. I'm pretty sure it's a replica grill. But yeah, this one's going in for now. Definitely changes the whole front end. Bailey, what do you think?
I mean, it definitely ties, like, you got triple chrome wheels on here. It definitely ties like everything to like the front.
The chrome.
Like before, like it was paint matched, the blacked out like matching the grill. Like now it kind of ties like the sides to the front.
Right, I would agree. Pretty simple install. And the emblem is green, similar to the paint, if not the same. Yeah, pretty straightforward install. Super stoked on it. Looks really good. So that's a wrap for today's video. We didn't get to building the Blitz Type 3s. I'll probably build those in the next video. But once again, all three of these cars will be at Slammed Enough Gatlinburg. So if you want to see them in person and you're going to that car show, be sure to come check them out. They will all three be at the Vedema booth both Saturday and Sunday. Big shout out to Bailey for coming to help. Thank you, Bailey. He edited the last video. He'll be editing this video to take some time off my hands. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like and a comment. It really helps the channel. Peace out. See you on the next one.